to TV Mail, the show that surprises people with a message from someone very special. In today's programme, the surprise of a lifetime.
Oh, come on. Well, listen, here they are.
My God.
Here are the tickets.
A plan's been hatched to cheer up Mum.
Just make her smile again, because we haven't really seen much of her smiles lately, but this will make her smile.
And the holiday romance that led to love.
Basically met this guy. He was 3.5 hours late for our second date, but I knew by the first date he was the one for me.
First, Nadia is in Stoke-on-Trent with a big send-off for a brave daughter.
As any mum will tell you, no matter how big and ugly your children get, you never stop worrying about them, as Maggie Bush is discovering.
Maggie, tell me who we're going to be sending this message to.
To my youngest daughter, Jessica.
What sort of little girl was she?
Oh, she was gorgeous. Talks a lot. We call her Ariston because she goes on and on and on.
Does she? A good student?
Yes, very, very good with that. Academically, she was great. But then when she was 15 and a half, she developed epilepsy.
So how did you find out that she had epilepsy?
Well, the first seizure that she had was early one morning before she went to school. She'd been studying again last minute for an exam. Went to her bedroom and saw her on the floor having a seizure, which was horrifying. I think every parent's nightmare.
How did it affect her emotionally and her schoolwork and all that sort of thing?
She had great memory loss, great real problems with the schoolwork because she was doing the GCSEs. The medication made her lethargic, lack of concentration. She was really a shadow of her former self.
So how did she end up doing in her exams?
Fortunately, she's passed, and in September this year, she's going off to Leicester Uni to read mathematics.
She's an incredibly brave girl, hasn't she? Because she hasn't let her illness stop her doing anything.
No, not at all.
Crazy enough to jump out of a plane, wasn't she?
Oh.
Tell me about that.
Because she's on her gap year, she did a sponsored parachute jump, and it was really crazy, but really terrified me.
Now, she's certainly a girl who's not afraid to make big decisions, is she? And she certainly made one about her own health.
Without telling us, she'd been off medication for over 12 months, which we were horrified, especially that she'd done the parachute jump without the medication.
What did her neurologist have to say about that once you told him that she'd been off?
Well, he was surprised, to say the least, because we'd had visits. Wouldn't recommend it to everyone, definitely not. But fortunately, it's worked for Jessica.
So how is she now?
She's fine. She's 19 now. She's been seizure-free for 3 years, and she's just grabbing every opportunity in life, making the most of life.
She's arranged something quite exciting, hasn't she, for her gap year?
Yeah, she's off to India, to Darjeeling. She's going to be teaching primary children between the ages of 4 and 11, English, for 6 months.
Oh, and when does she actually leave?
In 3 days.
So tell me roughly what you want the message to say to Jessica.
Just to say good luck, and we're very, very proud of you, and go for it.
We're just outside the bowling alley where Jessica works, so I wonder what she'll think when we all come bowling in. Let's go and see. Hi, Jessica. Aha, just the girl I'm looking for. Got the lyrics going on. Hello, Jessica. How are you? You've done all your shoes then? Yeah. Do you move over here a little bit? I'm Nadia Sawalha and I'm from a show called TV Mail. And we've got a message for you.
Right.
Can you think who the message is from?
My mother.
OK, well, if you look into the camera, the message will come up if you just read it out loud for us.
I can't read. Darling Jessica, we have been so proud of you all your life, but especially for the way you have coped with epilepsy. We wish you all the luck in the world in India, and we're so pleased that you've got such a great opportunity few years ago, we would never have thought it was possible. We will miss you, but we are so pleased that you're living your life to the full. Promise you'll keep in touch, love Mum and Dad.
How did your mum react when you told her you were going to India?
Oh, she didn't want me to go at first.
Oh, didn't she?
No, but she was all right after that. She was quite, you know, she's all for it now. She basically said the worst thing you can do is die.
Oh, great.
At least you'll die doing something you wanted to do.
Now, your mum told us all about what a hard-working girl you are, and that things were tough for you. Things were tough for you when you first had epilepsy.
Yeah.
Did you ever think then, when things were getting tough at school and all that you'd be flying off to India, off to university?
Not at all, no. I wasn't even sure that I'd get to university.
Really?
Because my exam results and everything was suffering so bad. At the time, I didn't really think I'd be going to university because of all the hassle and everything.
So what would be your advice to somebody who had the same thing happen to them at the same age?
Basically, just carry on and keep looking forward. It does work out in the end. We'll get better.
What has your boss ever done for you? Given you a day off, let you go home early? Well, I'm about to meet a boss that everyone would want to work for.
Herbert, tell me all about you.
Well, I'm a hairdresser. I have a hairdressing salon and a training school in Liverpool.
Herbert, what do you like about your job?
I like making people feel better. I like them coming in, looking, you know, not up to scratch. Yeah, all right then, rough. And then turning them out. Somebody said to me, you know, Herbert, I came in as a duck and went out as a swan.
Oh, how many people are on your team?
About 65.
Now, one of the people in your team is the person that you want us to send a message to.
Yes.
So will you tell us about her?
Jeanette. Well, she works in the training school, and she worked for me for 3 years. She's just a very bubbly but a very lovely person. I mean, she's one of God's children, actually, I always think when I look at her. You know, if you ever wanted another sister, it would be her.
It'd be Jeanette.
Oh, I think so, yes.
Tell us why you singled her out for this surprise. What's the story?
Well, it was
behind
by chance, and I was in the college, and she was walking past me, and she looked very, very sad, and that's not normal for her. And so I just put my arm around her, and I just asked her why she was so sad, and she burst into tears at the time, which I was really shocked at. I said, "Oh, why don't you take a holiday?" And she looked at me with those eyes and just looked at her hair, but don't think we could afford a holiday this year. And so I put my arms around her. And the story came out that she was, you know, having a few problems at home and financial problems, probably. I didn't want to delve into that sort of thing.
So now, Herbert, what's going to be in this message?
Well, I don't like her seeing so sad. That's part of the message. And to surprise her and to make her feel much better about it, I'm going to book her this cruise.
And where's the cruise going?
Well, I'd like it to go around the Caribbean because it's guaranteed sunshine. And we'll put back the sunshine into her that she always had. But, you know, I'd be very happy to see her back to her the way she normally is.
We're here in the salon and Jeanette's down the corridor in a meeting, and I've got the tickets from Herbert. And I hope, just as he says, that it does bring some sunshine into her life and make her terribly happy.
Hello there. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just wondering if there's somebody called Jeanette here. Jeanette here. Jeanette, can you please stand up?
Jeanette, hi, I'm Ingrid, and I'm from the BBC in a programme called TV Mail. And the idea of the programme is that we deliver really special messages. If you look into the camera, there'll be a message for you. Could you read it as it comes up?
Yes, I will. Dear Jeanette, you are one of my best and most low members of staff. I hate to see you down. I really want to be happy. You to be happy. To help cheer you up. I've arranged for you and your husband to go away, so please accept these tickets as a sign of my appreciation. Lots of love, Herbert.
Have you ever had any surprise like this before?
Never.
Oh,
Never.
God.